I'm gonna have to go through this again, innit? This team is dead. Dead, innit? I tried to give it 24 hours, like, I'm gonna feel better in the morning, everything's gonna have settled down, I'm gonna have clear thoughts, and I'm gonna know, like, how I really feel. Because yesterday, I was fuming beyond belief, absolutely seething yesterday, absolutely seething, fam. Manchester United have conceded 3 or more goals like 25 times since this brothers took over, fam. Like, I've got some of the results here, bro, like, and you're thinking, when I say 25 times, did we play City fucking 15 times and play Liverpool 5 times, 10 times or whatever? Like, no, bro. These are the teams, these are the results. And listen to some of the teams. 4-0 Everton. 6-1 Spurs. 4-2 Liverpool. 4-2 Leicester. 5-0 Liverpool. 4-1 Watford. 4-1 City. 4-0 Liverpool. 4-0 Brighton. 4-0 Brentford. 6-3 City. 7-0 Liverpool. 4-3 Bayern. 4-3 Copenhagen. 4-3 last season's Chelsea, by the way. And 4-0 Palace. Like, look at these results, blood. How can we defend this now? How? This brother's getting us rolled over by some meaty clubs, bruv. Man saying Everton in here, Watford, Brentford's, Brighton's, Copenhagen. No disrespect to them clubs, but that should not be happening, bro. I don't care whether you got injuries, whether, like, bro, what is going on? What is going on? And I'm not even one of those guys that wants to do the like the overreaction thing. Right now, our fan base is in the absolute pits. Everybody's making me sick right now. Everybody's making me sick. Maybe because I view football and football fandom in a different way to the current climate right now. Like, I know everyone's doing like the content creating thing, so maybe some over sensationalization gets you the views and all of this, but it's like everyone wants to be some super internet fan. Like, it's fucking sneaky as fuck. My fan base is moving like Arsenal's. I used to sit there, most of my brethren and family members, everything Arsenal fans. I used to sit there and laugh at their fucking fan base and destroy them, man, every week, because they're all that AFTV bullshit and they're just an over exaggeration. They're always in-house fighting and just talking nonsense to each other. And I'm looking here and I'm saying, yo, Man United has the most insecure fan base as it stands right now. And I'm not even saying that anyone's wrong or right. Like, who am I? I can't tell no one how to support the team, right? But as a Man United supporter, my main job is to support the team and at least talk about the ball. And I'm getting onto these, man, but I watch all that shit. I love all the football fans, well, most of them anyway, from the United team. I watch United View, Stephen Howson, fucking Stretford Paddock, KG and them, man, Flex, all of that type of, all of them. I show love to all of them, and I watch all of them. But let's now start dissecting what's happening in these games. I know right now we're in the mud, and it's peak for the manager. And I'm not saying I back the manager either. He's making some insane decisions. We're playing some horrible stuff at times. I feel like there's been improvement over when you look at this season as a whole, I feel like we've been unlucky in some circumstances. There's been some improvements. The Liverpool game, trash. This game yesterday, absolutely trash. Could have been 5, 6, 7 yesterday. And this keeps happening with this manager. So I'm trying to say to you, you're like, bro, I'm not 100% for this manager. If anything, I'm leaning on sack him, bro. Sack him. Like, as a Man United fan, this shouldn't be happening, bro. You're in your first year, and I was giving excuses. Like, he was sucking me in. And I'm sorry if I'm going all over the place. You get me? I don't write notes for this type of shit. I'm just getting shit off my chest, innit? But he sucks me in sometimes, pause. with like little things. So the first season, yeah, we got the League Cup, Carabao, dead trophy. I don't care what anyone tells me. But the reason that was a very good season for me is because we came third and we got that trophy. So I'm saying, yeah. I'm always taking a trophy and we came third, which is good. And as much as people will try and say it, we played some good stuff that year. I don't care what you try to tell me. We played some very good stuff that year. I remember the Barcelona game, fucking both legs, even at the new camp, fam. Rashford was running riot that season. What happened that season is we started a bit shaky and then we went on an unbeaten run for like 25 plus games or something. And then after the League Cup final was when it went stale, innit? And then we were given the excuses to say, yeah, everyone's run out of batteries. We've had to play this many games. And then we ended up just getting over the line to make sure we get that third place. So that first season was fine to me. Last season, then you're giving him the benefit of the doubt because there's unprecedented injuries, bro. The injuries were insane. No one can tell me nothing. And it was like key man like Lisandro, but now everyone's trying to tell me Lisandro is dead. Are you man mad? This is what I got to talk to my fan base. Like, you man are letting up fans and the media now create narratives for everything. And we just get sucked in because we're shit, yeah, and you ain't got much to... Yo, you need your arrogance, your United arrogance needs to be there at some point. Realise we're dead. Them teams are better than us. But, bro, man are saying Ugarte is shit. You've seen him start 2 times for Man United and you're making videos screaming at the top of your lungs about how dead Ugarte is, but you're a Man United supporter. Your main job is to support the team. How are you piling on pressure to our new signing like this immediately? It's unhinged. And I'm not saying he's going to save the day either. And I'm not saying he's great. But, fam, analyse it. Tell me what he's doing wrong on the pitch. Tell me how he needs to improve. And then let's see. Give him time, patience. Let him settle into the team. And then in a couple of games, let him play 10, 15 games. Then let's see. And then we can judge. Then when you got your opinion, we can say, yeah, cool. Opposition fans and the media, they're supposed to do that. They see him for 15 minutes. They're supposed to say, yeah, he's dead. I've seen him misplace passes. He ain't better than McTominay. You lot are in the mud. Yeah, we can accept that from them. But when your own fan base is doing it, then what do you get from here? Do you think we're going to sell him in January? No. He's here now. He's part of the team. We need to get him in there and we need to make sure he's doing the right shit. Like, Manu is so good that no one can say nothing 98% of the time. He has one game where he's a bit shaky. I'm seeing tweets from opposition fans, oh, Manu's even starting to look dead. The hype's died down and that. And then Man United fans are taking that and running with it. Oh, nah, look, Manu's struggling. No, he's not struggling, bro. He's not struggling. Then you've got a man on the other hand that, because you've backed certain man or you've said something about certain players, you feel like your opinion can't change. You just got to double down. And that's across the board. Like, man that don't like Ten Hag, all they do is wait for a shit game to start piling on and screaming about, oh, sack the manager. Then you've got the same man that are just as bad, but on the other side, that because they back the manager, they don't want to say that he's doing poor things. So they'll keep quiet until we get a good result. Then you're then you're overdoing it with that. He wins 1 or 2 games, then it's all, see, we have got a style of play, this, that. What's happening to just watching the game, dissecting what we see? Fam, we do not own the club. We're not going to get the manager. The manager's going to be the manager until he's sacked. So it's okay. I'm not saying don't say, sack the manager, or don't criticize the manager. Criticize the manager. He's making mad decisions right now. His style of play, which he has one, by the way, I just don't know if it's a good one. It's mad risky, and he doesn't really have ruthless enough players to play this way. Because even at times, I even like it. His style of play is a little bit chaotic, but he wants to be on the front foot. He wants to press, win the ball, attack, and punish teams. And every single game, at least 15, 20 minutes. This season is even a bit longer periods where you're seeing like, yo, this is working. Man are just winning the ball quickly, boom, boom, boom. But guess what? Our players ain't ruthless enough. Not good enough. That's why at Ajax, that shit probably worked for him. See, I can't even say he's a dead manager. I think he's stubborn and he's not learning, bro. And what you're doing ain't working. So wake up. It's the start of the season. We do not want to go through another season like we have been the last two. You've been back now. You've got proper players. So change shit. Stop being stubborn. The way you're trying to play is leaving us too open and we get punished. This is the Premier League, not the Dutch League. In the Dutch League, he had the best team by far. Yes, he built it. So you give him that credit. They hadn't won the Dutch League for like 3 years before he turned up. So I don't want to hear this whole idea that, any manager that goes into Ajax is winning the league. You've seen what it's been like over there since he's left. Them man are trying to burn down the stadium and that. So he's a good manager, bro. Stop I get the agendas and all that. He's a good manager, bro. Whether he's going to be a good manager for Man United, we're going to see. Right? He could get sacked in the next couple of games. He could stay till January. He could stay to the end of the season. We do not know. We do not make those decisions. So as football content creators, you man, because my journey's just started here, innit? But you man, why can't we just dissect what's going on? Look for the improvements in the team. Support the man them. Because right now, they can't work under this. Like, we're moving way too toxic. The manager's making shit decisions. These man can't pass. Man will like I'm saying, because you've made your decision, I don't know whether because you man say it on screen and that I can't switch up based on new evidence, or I can't, if I said I don't rate the manager, I now have to make every video when we lose. And then when we win, we don't get no credit either now. So it's toxic. So even now, like, let's say we beat Porto, we beat the next game, there's going to be them men that are just as bad, but on the pro side of Ten Hag, screaming, see, you should have just give it time, patience. He's done this, greatest manager in the world. We've won trophies every single time, every season. He's won a trophy every single year in his career, and the mad propaganda just starts coming out. And you're doing too much. You man are doing too much as well. How about realize that at the start of the season, you man all said we're coming 5th, 6th. A couple people said 4th. Media and opposition fans were all on the 6th, 7th, 8th. It's all documented. So even at that point, if that's what your expectations of the team is this season, realize that we are still, the season's not wrote off. We can still easily make top 4. So easily. We can still easily gain a trophy. So I don't understand this whole thing of doing the mad thing and talking about the manager like you're some sort of decision maker. Man are arguing amongst themselves, trying to start up wars and that, screaming on the internet. Get this man, broski, relax, sit down, relax. What the fuck? And like I said, I'm more in the middle. You see me, I don't like putting energy, and all my frustration onto like shit I have no control over. That's why I was never one of those people. Obviously I was Glazers out, but it would never be something that would spend time watching content about Glazers out, or I'd get too involved in, because I'm not a decision maker. Glazers are gonna sell when they want to sell. Like we witnessed this, they literally was gonna sell, and then it was like, nah, 25%. You lot keep protesting. We're just gonna sit back, keep taking money. Now, if you have any issues to do the football stuff, shout them man in it. Them man are running the thing now. So you have no control over that. So calm the fuck down. Who do you think you are? Support the team. Because all you want to do, and it's always our best players that be getting it. The Rashfords, the Pogbas, the Brunos, then there's the other man. It's not that. Or they'll get hyper praised to the point that they like become the main guy in the team, and then that's when it comes with cutting man down. Man are getting onto Xerxes for last season. Everyone was losing the ball recklessly last game. This brother, this bold guy, Eric Ten Hag, was playing man to man with 10 men. Change it, bro. I get what your style of play and this, that. Fam, like I said, you're not in the Dutch league. When you was at Ajax, you built the best team in the league. The other teams in the league are probably nowhere near you, man. So like, so for example, see these games where United have peppered teams. What was the game the other day where we drew? Was it Crystal Palace? Let me just check. Man United results. Where we absolutely peppered them, broski. Let me... It's moving mad slow. We absolutely peppered them. But my point is, anyway, when I get it up. Results. Yeah, Crystal Palace, that's it. We peppered them. In the Dutch league, see that period where we're just creating chance after chance after chance. Rashford's missing, Garnacho's missing, Ahmad's missing, Xerxes missing chances. In the Dutch league, his man would have wrapped that up. By half time, game over. And that's almost like what I'm saying, he kind of sucks me in sometimes. Because sometimes I'm looking at it and I'm saying, broski, yeah. And the thing is, like, once again, you lot will let the opposition fans tell you how to feel. Man United will be bad for 30 minutes, good for 60 plus minutes, win the game. And then because of what opposition fans are saying, because of what media is saying, do you know what United fans do? They focus on the 30 minutes that we were bad. Then, we might be good for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, terrible for 60 minutes. But then this time we're gonna feel, you know what I mean? We can't win. Every team does this. It's very rare that a team is completely dominant for 90 minutes. There's gonna be peaks and troughs. Like there's gonna be times where a team pushes and they take over for 10 minutes here and there. Obviously the best teams for the majority of the game will dominate. So if you dominate a game for 60, 70 minutes and the other team has 20, 30 minutes, you dominated the game, my guy. You deserve the 3 points. But all we'll be focusing on is the 30 minutes. We weren't good here. Breakdown of why we weren't good. And then when it happens the other way around, boom, oh yeah. But any other team, their other fans will stick up for their team and actually support them. Broski, be good for 90 minutes. If you were good for 30 minutes and won the game, whose fault is that? It's your fault. Dissect the game. Man will be still talking about Erik ten Hag out because we can't dominate the whole game for 90 minutes. And I'm saying, like I said, I'm more leaning towards getting him out of here. But I'm just not going to spend all my energy on that. Or screaming down this fucking screen talking about get him out. And then the opposite side of the man and saying, keep him in. Don't you not have any fucking patience? Now you're all fighting. How about we dissect what's going wrong, talk about what needs to go right, support the man them, give them a platform to actually fucking perform in the stadium, scream, shout, support the team. And then when it gets to January and we've seen a big number of games, we've seen a whole load of evidence, yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with wanting the manager out. I think the manager should go, His style of play ain't coming through right. Get me? Not all of our players seem to suit it. Some of the decisions seem a bit naive. It's not like he's learning from in the league. Here, this is England, bro. Every team's good. When you're leaving our midfield open, any midfield in the league will see that and think, yeah, I can run through that. I don't care if it's Casemiro. And you lot will have your favourite players. So there'll be certain men that can't stand Casemiro. He's finished. Legs are gone. He cannot be starting. Then there'll be other men, because they hate Ten Hag, it's not even nothing to do with Casemiro. It's Ten Hag shit, his style of play shit. That's why Casemiro is dying. Bro, are you watching the games? Yeah, he's getting ran through. And then most of our midfielders are getting the same thing's happening to Ugarte now. It's happened a few times to Maney. But you know what the difference is? Casemiro is dead, bro. I don't care. He's dead. Not only is he getting ran through, this guy loses the ball doing stupid things. He can't make a 10, 15-yard pass. He's got that one cross that he just does randomly out of nowhere just to swing it back post at any point. Obviously, it comes off now and again, but you're just doing it, bro. Same with, that's like a Bruno thing. Just doing random stuff. Like, I'll see people defend Bruno and be like, oh, KDB, the most creative players lose the ball. Yes, they lose it in the final third trying things. Bruno is trying things in our own third. He's trying things in the middle of the pitch that are just, like, why are you flicking it there? See, when KDB can lose the ball 100 times, but when I'm watching it, that's why the eye test is important. When I'm watching it, it makes sense what he was trying to do. Even Manu, I'm seeing him lose the ball, but there's never really a time where I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Because it all makes sense. You were trying to get it through that line. Yeah, maybe the defender was wise to it. Oh, you were trying to do this. Like, it all makes sense. Bruno will be doing shit, and you're like, why on earth did that go through your mind, bro? Why did you do that? Why? Man would do a throw in, and man was trying to volley. Like, it's like he's playing FIFA, like, sometimes. And it's not only the manager that I blame for this, though. I blame the whole team. Like, I miss the days when we had Rooney in them, man. I'll see Rooney tear a man's head off. Scream his head, what the fuck are you doing? Fix up. I feel like no one speaks to each other on his team. It's like, Rashford does something stupid. It's only Bruno is the only person that I see screaming at man. And then it just now, because it's just him, it even looks annoying. And then Bruno's doing a mad thing as well. And I don't even see no one saying nothing to him. So it then even looks like the players are getting fed up of Bruno just talking, bro. When you're losing the ball all over the gaff. Xerxes and that, now man are onto Xerxes for missing chances and that. Do you know Man United strikers and Man United attacking players roughly on average take about 1-2 shots a game? I don't care if they're big chances. I don't care if they're sitters. If you've played the game as a striker, you know you cannot be getting 1-2 chances a game and everyone expects you to bury them. I don't care how big the chances are. You're looking at the top strikers in the world, people like Harry Kane and that. They'll be scoring 1-2 goals a game. And they'll be taking like 8-9 shots. Because it takes about 8-9 shots to be, get me, you need to get warm. You need to know what's going on. Like, you can't be expecting every single, and that's what will happen. That's why the pressure's getting powered on. Then man will be making contact saying, yo, Zex, he's dead. We're not creating enough chances. Our strikers need to be having more shots. Create them for yourself. And United is also the only team where it feels like players need to be controlled like it's PlayStation. Like, the manager needs to be 100% saying all the fucking details that you need to be doing. So it's just blame the manager. Bro, the manager telling you, like, you can't make 10-yard passes. The manager's telling you, don't make shots. Don't take no shots. Like, lose the ball when you're trying to make 10-yard passes. Let one guy. This has happened. The same goal we conceded against Tottenham in the first 3 minutes is the same goal we conceded against FC 20. A man just grabbed the ball. He ran. No one challenged. He ran through about 4 men. Boom. Laid off on a plate. Goal. Brother, do you might not have a brain? And then everyone's going to sit there and blame the manager. Like, bro, anyone that's played the game, fam, forget what the manager's saying. You think Rooney would have been like, you know what? I'm a number 10. I'm supposed to be in and around this zone because this is what the manager said. Yo, Rooney's chasing man to the corner flag and he's taking you out. Rashford's there raising up his arms. What? Turn around and chase, man. I don't care if you don't catch him. I don't care if you're 10, 15 yards behind. But it shows urgency. Then the other defenders might think, yo, oh shit. Some shit's going down. We need to... I'm getting real angry again. But ultimately, I've said a lot in it. So I don't even know. I ain't got much more to say in it. But ultimately, yo, let's gain some arrogance, yeah? Because the up fans can chat to me. Yo, I'm surrounded by them in day-to-day life. Yeah, I'm arguing with them on Twitter every day. Yeah, opposition fans, yeah? You can talk all your shit till it gets to about 70%. Then I gotta tell you, sit down, relax, and know who I support. I support the biggest team in the country. I'm 30 years old. I've seen 13 Premier Leagues, 2 Champions Leagues, about 4 Champions Leagues finals, bare FA Cups, League Cups, World Club Cups. Like, bro, mind your manners. All you scouts, man. I've seen 1 Premier League title. 1 Premier League title my whole life. You're not bad for us, bro. Talk about when it weren't called the Premier League and man was playing football in hot pants and that. Yeah, cool. Your granddad told you about that. Happy days. In my life, no one's seen what I've seen. You can't talk that crazy to me. Your team's better than my team now, but it's cool. Arsenal, man, your team ain't even done nothing yet. You man been the loudest, always will be, innit? Keep talking, innit? Just win something, though. Win something. Because all this talk from second place, broski. Teams will catch up. We will never die, bro. We will never die. As much as you will try to convince man, and I know man are gonna be like, oh, the history, look how the mighty have fallen and this, that. Yo, football is like that. That's how football is, I'm afraid. Yo, we weren't gonna dominate the Premier League forever, and we will be back. We're not gonna die. So you could talk it. My team's still winning trophies now. Since Fergie's left, my team's won more trophies than Arsenal has in the last 20 years, broski. Behave yourself. 7 years outside the Champions League. And you were still allowed it, you get me? So you gotta mind your manners, man. Liverpool, even City and that, yeah, with your charges and that, better hope that shit don't take off your trophies. But yeah, mind your manners, man. Some United fans here, gain some arrogance. Remember who you support, but at the same time, gather some patience. Realise what you said at the start of the season. We can still reach our goals this year. We can still comfortably make top 4, and we can still win a trophy. So support the boys, support the man then. Give them a platform to perform. And I'm not telling people, who am I to tell people how to support the team? But what I'm telling you is what a supporter is. And how we're just piling on mad pressure onto the team right now. We're not playing good. I'm not saying glaze the manager. I'm not saying don't say the manager out. I'm talk on it, but let's dissect the games. Let's dissect what's going on. Let's dissect what the manager should do better, what he's doing wrong. All this, as soon as the game's done, if we win, it don't matter. Because we should be doing this anyway. Fam, we're Man United. Apart from City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, apart from the top 6 tides, every single team we're supposed to beat. So you're not going to congratulate the team. You're not going to give the team no props unless it's one of the big games. Which means that all season now, because of how we started, and because you've decided that you're Ten Hag out, you're just going to push that thing. When we win, it doesn't matter. We should be doing this, that. It should have been more. Or why didn't he start? When we lose, see what I said? And then vice versa with your other man. When we win, we're the best team ever, and look, it's gonna click. We've won trophies every year, and Gather some patience and some sense, man. If you said you expect us to come 4th, 5th, 6th, we're still massively in line with that. Check the teams that have came 4th, even 3rd, for the last couple of seasons. How many points you need to get, how many games you can lose. It's not all over right now. It's not. And like I said, underlying stats, I'm not taking away we were shit that was shit this weekend. But underlying stats are we are improving. We're starting to dominate games for longer periods of time. I'm not saying the manager's in either, but I'm saying let's dissect what we're seeing game by game and stop the in-house fighting and stop the overreaction to everything. Please. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, man. Bless.